Did you know that at this rate it will take 275 years to close the gender wage gap globally? Maybe someone said yes. I didn't know previously, but that's what we're gonna find out here. Welcome everybody. I'm Gabriela Bogota Solorzano, and today in this presentation I will identify the causes and effects of the gender wage gap as a global problem. I divide this talk in 5 parts. First, I'm going to talk about the definition. Later, I'm going to give a short context of the situation. After that, I'm going to explain the causes. And as I talk the causes, I'm going to explain later the effects. And at last, I'm going to give a conclusion that more than a conclusion is like a reflection. So my first point covers the meaning. The gender wage gap is the incomes differences between women and men in the workforce. That means that women and men, for doing the same jobs, women are being paid less. And this is problematic because it has permeated the occupational, educational, and industrial spheres, and it has lasted for years, despite the efforts that different authorities have done in matter of gender equality. We have known that states, nations, including Colombia's country, have done different actions in order to attack this problematic, but it hasn't been enough. So in order to attack this problem, we have to know the factors that contribute to this. And the main factors are the discrimination, occupational segregation, motherhood penalty, and unfair payment. Discrimination, why? Because women has been a group that has been historically discriminated. Occupational segregation, because socially we have associated roles for both genders. We associate women with cleaning and caring duties, and men with senior and managerial roles. So that's culturally something that we associate. It can be voluntary or involuntary, but that's how we as a society have been educated. Also, motherhood penalty, why? Because as women undergo through the process of pregnancy, they stop working, and it's more difficult in the future in order to reintegrate and find more opportunities in the workforce. So that's one of the factors. And the last one is the unfair negotiation, because during the interview, the employers take into advantage of these factors that I have mentioned previously and have an agreement of a lower payment than they do with men. Now, the effects. The effects are like chaotic for women in terms of that, because they have a lower life quality. Also, it has an impact in economic growth, a negative impact. It decreases economic growth, and also it reduces social mobility for women. This point I'm making with all the explanation is that women matter in the workforce as men, and in order to attack the gender wage gap problem, the key is to achieve to gender equality. To reduce this situation, it's important to do more equal pay laws, to have more transparent policies, and that the governments have like more contundent actions in order to attack this gender wage gap problem globally. And taking into account that, don't you find this problematic? Because no matter how actions we make, it will take this time or even more time to close this problem. Thanks.